Go. Good afternoon, y'all. This is the man in a black mask, and he's here to talk about this inmate that fatally stabbed one correction officer and wounded the other. Obviously, this guy didn't give a fuck. You see, he was obviously serving life without parole for 3 counts of murder. So, anyway, let me just read this article to you, by the way, and save the politics for later. Okay, and this is from CBS, no, NBC News. Indiana inmate accused of attacking guards, fatally stabbing one, and his name was Tymetri Campbell. He was 38. He was accused of attacking 2 corrections officers at the Indiana State Prison in Michigan City. Now, obviously, this guy had nothing to lose, and he just didn't give a fuck. Because let me tell you something: when you serve a life without parole, you're not going to give a fuck about nobody. You're not going to give a fuck about nothing. And you definitely ain't going to give a fuck about yourself. Capiche? Right. An inmate was accused Sunday of fatally stabbing a corrections officer and injuring a second at a prison in Indiana, authorities said. The incident occurred at about 2:40 p.m. local time at Indiana State Prison in Michigan City, about 34 miles west of South Bend, Indiana, State Police said in a statement. Both officers were taken to St. Anthony's Hospital in Michigan City, where one officer was pronounced dead on arrival. Not good, according to police. The second officer was in serious condition, police said. On Monday, the LaPorte County Coroner's Office identified the officer who was fatally stabbed as 57-year-old Lieutenant Gene Lasco, or Eugene Lasco, as someone said. No other details were immediately available. An autopsy was scheduled for Wednesday morning. Tymetri Campbell, 38, who is an inmate at Indiana State Prison, faces several charges, including murder, pending investigation, police said. No other details were immediately available. Campbell is serving a 130-year sentence after pleading guilty in connection with a 2002 triple shooting that left 3 people dead, Wish TV reported. He sought to overturn his conviction in 2007 in a 2007 appeal, apologizing for being there at the time of the deaths, and said, quote unquote, he actually didn't kill anyone, according to the station. A judge rejected the appeal, saying that Campbell's statement did not acknowledge responsibility, the station reported. Indiana State Prison is a maximum security facility that houses about 2,300 inmates, according to its website. Now, he only said, I didn't kill anybody because, again, he was probably trying to skirt the law or whatever. And you can tell that, obviously, that he has no remorse. And then to make matters worse, he stabs 2 COs, right? And he kills one and wounds the other. So he better pray that he don't be looking at the death penalty. Because obviously this man is crazy. This Tymetri Campbell. Now, there's a lot of people out there that wish he had gotten a death penalty. You know? Just like Stanley Tookie Williams did back in '05 when he was executed. And now, obviously, Tyre Campbell, he's going to have a lot to think about. Because I did read this quote from him saying, quote, I know I'm going to have a lot of time in jail to think about what I did. So I hope that's enough for y'all, end quote. Now, this is his way of saying, I don't give a fuck. I just killed a guard. So what? What more can you take from me? You can't take nothing from me. I don't got nothing to lose. Get it? And that's what happened in his part. He had nothing to lose, and he really is not sorry for what he did to those COs. And this guy is completely disturbed. And I also think that even if he gets another life sentence, that he gets put in punitive isolation. And that he serves a sentence there. Just like Willie Bosket. He's in a glass box. Now, all of you remember Willie Bosket. And like I said, that man was crazy. He was obviously somebody that should have stayed in the psych ward. They should have never released him. And now let's all pray for Lieutenant Gene Lasco because his situation was very tragic on both sides. Okay, and what happened to Mr. Lasco inside that Indiana prison, I wouldn't wish upon nobody. And like I said, it's just irregular around the margins. Do you copy? So pray that justice gets served on a silver platter. Now, if I have another story to bring out, I will bring it out and share it with you and explain my vantage point. Because most journalists, when they read stuff to the audience, they don't present their views. You see, if I was working as a journalist, a professional one, I would express my views. Because let me tell you something. Opinions matter. It's always important that we present our opinions when we hear certain stories, you know? And that's why I signed up for this channel, The Man in the Black Mask, to present my views on the articles that I read and share with all of you. So far, I love my work, and so far it's paying off. So I urge you all to keep up the good work. So anyway, thank you all for listening to The Man in the Black Mask. And don't forget to like and subscribe and drop a question underneath the screen and tell me what you think about Tymetri Campbell and what he did to those two jailers when he murdered one of them. Obviously for no reason, other than to be a fucking idiot. So anyway, good luck, be well, and have a good day. If I have another story, I will get it out and share it with you. Thank you.